Subscribe to my channel by pressing red button and click on the bell icon for notification of latest updates.
China has dispatched other teams to the North Korea, including the medical expert, to the advice on North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, according to the three people's familiar with the situation. The trip by the Chinese doctors and officials comes amid conflicting reports about the health of the North Korean leaders. Reuters was unable to immediately determine what the trip by the Chinese teams the silent in terms of the Kim's health. A delegation led by the senior members of the Chinese Communist Party International, the License Department left the Beijing for North Korea on Thursday. Two of the people said the department is the main Chinese body dealing with the night war in North Korea. The source declines to be identified given the sensitivity of the matter. The license department could not be reached by the returns for comments late on the Friday. Chinese Foreign Ministry did not immediately response to the request for the comment late on the Friday. Valianke as the Seoul based the website reports early the week that the Kim was the recovering after undergoing the cardiovascular producer on April 12. It credits on the unnamed source in the North Korea. South Koreans government officials and the Chinese officials with the license department challenged subsequent the reports suggest that the Kim was in the grave dangers after the surgery. South Korean officials said they had detected no sign of the unusual activity in the North Korea. Daily and case the Seoul's the best the website reports early the weeks that the Kim was the recovering after the undergoing or the cardiovascular produce on April 12. South Koreans the government officials and the Chinese officials with the license department the challenge the subsequent the report suggesting that the Kim was in the grave danger after surgery. South Korean officials said they had detected no sign of the unusual activity in the North Korea. On Thursday, U.S. President Donald Trump also deplored the early report that the Kim was gravely ill. I think the report was incorrect, Trump told the reporters, but he denied to say if he had been in the North with the North Korean officials. On Friday, a South Korean source told the reporters there the intelligence was that Kim was alive and would likely make any appearance soon. The person said he had not have any comments on the Kim's current condition or any Chinese involvement. And officials familiar with the U.S. intelligence said that the Kim was unknown to have health problems, but they had no reasons to conclude he was seriously ill or unable eventually did the rappers in the public. A U.S. State Department spokeswoman had no comment. U.S. Secretary of the State Mike Pompeo, when asked about the Kim's health on the Fox News after the Trump spoke, said, "I don't have anything I can say with you tonight, but the American people should know we have watching the situation very kindly." North Korea is one of the world's most isolated and the secretive the countries, and the health of the leaders in treated it a matter of the state secretly. Reuters has not have been able to independently confirm any details on the Kim's whereabouts or condition. North Korea's state media last reports on the Kim's whereabouts when he pleasant over the meetings on the April 11. State media did not report that he was in the attendance at an event to the mark to the birthday of the grandfather Kim I-1 songs on April the 15th, an important anniversary in North Korea. Kim, believed to be the 36th, has disappeared from the coverage in the North Korean state media. Before, in 2014, he vanished for more than the North and North Korean the state TV lectures shows him walking with the lamp. Speculation about his has been fed by his habit smoking, afraid, weight against the sense, talking the power and the family the history of the cardiovascular problems. When the Kim Jong-un's the father Kim Jong-un once suffered the stroke in 2008. South Korea's the media reported at the times that the Chinese doctors were involved in his treatment along with the French physicians. Last year, the Chinese President Xi Jinping made the first state visit in 14 years by the Chinese leaders to the North Korea, and the impoverished state that depends on the Beijing for the economic and the diplomatic support. China is North Korea's chief allies and the economic lifelines for other countries hard hit by UN sanctions and has the keen interest in the stability of the country, which is the share is of the long proud border. Kim is the third generation elderly leader who comes to the power after the father Kim Jong-un once died in 2011 from a heart attack. He has visited China first time since 2018. Trump held the unprecedented summits with the Kims in 2018 and 2019 as the part of the bid to the producer him to the give of the North Koreans the nuclear ritual.